Oh my God, James Randi proved astrology wrong. He's a genius. Actually, no, he isn't. So James Randi is out there, disproving all these, esoteric things and all these spiritual, phenomenon that we have come to know, like psychic and tarot and talking to dead people. I talk to dead people. Okay. And in that, wave of following his passion of debunking things, he debunked astrology. Haven't you seen his video where he's giving people these different astrological readings from Aries? He's giving a Scorpio person a Libra reading, a Libra person a Sagittarius reading. And then he says, see, I proved astrology wrong. Don't follow it. It's bullshit. Ouch. I'm kind of disappointed in you, Mr. Randi. I really am. Because a man who is nationally, worldwide known, as a debunker of these things, you kind of want to do these things in a legitimate way. What do I mean by that? And yes, I'm going to get a lot of James Randi followers coming on this video, disliking the video, hating the video, and that's fine. But anyway, before you even say anything negative or you hate what I'm saying here, listen to it carefully. Maybe you might actually understand my point here. Okay, let's take an example that I gave in my earlier one where Bill Nye proved astrology wrong. You have an anthropologist, okay, and I love the subject of anthropology. That's why I bring it up as an example. You have an anthropologist who wants to know what is happening in the world of indigenous groups around the world. Okay, so a bad example of an anthropologist doing the study would be if he went to Africa and studied the Jatwazi, cultural group, and studied them hardcore, and then suddenly made his conclusion in his thesis. This is how indigenous groups are, and this is how they act, and this is how, they're wrong in these things and right in these things. While he forgot to study various other indigenous groups, like the Hopi Indians, like the Papuan New Guinea, like the tribes in Brazil, in Colombia. And a good anthropologist will go around the world, study these different indigenous groups, and before making his study. And Margaret Mead, who's known as the mother of anthropology, made some very, very wrong assumptions about her studies. Okay, because she went to this Hawaiian people, these indigenous groups, where she studies these women in adolescence. And she made her conclusion that based on their genes and their DNA, that's how these women act in their adolescence. It's not the culture and the environment. While it was actually the environment and the culture later on disproven by other anthropologists. So you see where I'm getting to here. So if James Randi is going to go out there and disprove astrology, my God, man, come on. You got to do a little bit of homework, okay? That just, first of all, if I was to ask James Randi, what is astrology? He'll probably say, yeah, it is just the sun moving through the zodiac sign and setting your personality, and other planets in your houses setting up your personality. And it's wrong because all the constellations are thousands of light years apart, and planets are so far apart they cannot affect you, blah, blah, blah. And that's how most people know as astrology, because astrology has become a pseudoscience. It becomes this pop culture phenomenon because you see these things in magazines and newspapers, actually iPad newspapers now, that what your weekly horoscope is. And it's so stupid that the intelligent guy like Randi, who does disprove things, will not think that, hey, is this really what astrology is? Am I looking at the wrong place? Maybe I should go study Mayan astrology. Okay, I'll disprove that. Maybe I'll go study Chinese astrology. I'll disprove that too. Let me go study Vedic astrology, and I'll disprove that too. And he has not done that at all. I've not seen a single video or single article where James Randi goes and says, hey, Vedic astrology is wrong. And I've messaged his organization on YouTube that, hey, you guys haven't done a video on disproving Vedic astrology. Please contact me, and I will refer you to 3 astrologers and do all your study there. Take your camera there, do the study, and please disprove astrology wrong so I can finally go dance with the wolves. I really love dancing with the wolves, as you know. So yeah, before you debunk something, research on it properly. A scientist does, studies 1,000 rats before he makes a conclusion about a certain medication. He'll go try that on monkeys. and then say, okay, this is what this drug is doing, where James Randi just takes the Western concept and whatever he knows of astrology, he tells other people. And most people are stupid enough in the world that they believe the mainstream media, they believe what they see in the main TV as being the actual hardcore evidence of debunking something. So in conclusion, my fellow worldwide skeptics, you must study things in depth, in detail, and do your various studies on various avenue of the things that you're trying to debunk, and then debunk them, okay? And let me show you a link here. Check out this link of this Vedic astrologer debunking somebody like James Randi when it comes to Vedic astrology. And it's a very realistic study that has been done, okay? And again, you know, if James Randi goes to some Joe Schmo astrologer, Vedic astrologer, to disprove Vedic astrology, of course, that's not going to be, legit either. That's why I said, contact me and I will refer you to 3 astrologers who will tell you if astrology is right or wrong based on the experiment that you will give to them. So if you're new to my channel and you love, trolling on and hating on people like me, hey, subscribe above so you can get videos every day to hate on. And if you want to know more about astrology and Vedic astrology, the true astrology, check out my link below. Check out my book, The Astrology at the Speed of Light. Hopefully that will give you a little glimpse into the matrix, the mathematical scientific matrix of Vedic astrology. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow, all you trolls. Bye-bye.